What's up, everyone? Welcome to a special edition of the Left Coast Leafs podcast. I'm Sean Orr, joined by my good buddy Trevor Bast. Social distancing episode pod number one. Or number two, actually.
Yeah. Where are you?
Just at my place, just chilling right now. Yeah.
Just chilling?
Yeah.
You got a side hustle going there or what?
No, just having a beer.
Oh, I need a beer. Fuck. Can I order a beer from my beer guy? Thanks, producer. Thanks, producer Reg. So I came up with just a spectacular idea for a podcast in a apocalyptic time of our lives, right? What do you think? Fair? So I'll explain the parameters. So I thought, let's go back and look at some past drafts. All right. And let's look at let's look at the player we got today, and would we make a trade? Oh, coming up! Oh, coming in, got it. Electric Unicorn by Phillips. What are you drinking?
I'm having a pandemonium, but it's empty. I need another one.
You want to? Oh, you can't move.
No, I can't. It's okay though.
You can change your background.
I don't have it. I have a maybe change the background.
Oh, because you're actually there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm very distracted right now. I did all this prep work and it's going down the tubes. No. So
what draft year are we doing?
We're going 2015 because 1917, too soon. 2016 we got Matthews, so it just doesn't matter. We got Matthews. So in 2015, we drafted Mitch Marner 4th overall. Okay.
Pretty good.
So if in some fantasy world, we could go and take any player drafted after him instead of Mitch, contracts, everything's in play. It's the contract they have today. It's the player they are today. It's not a redraft. It's like a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah. What would you do? So,
I'm probably going with one of the stud defensemen, probably Werenski or Provorov.
Okay. Do you remember who was picked number 1 overall in that draft?
Jack Eichel.
No.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Is that Connor McDavid?
Yeah, that's a McDavid draft.
Okay. So it went McDavid.
McDavid, Eichel. Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Yeah. And then Marner, Hanifin.
And then Marner, Hanifin. Marner, Hanifin. Pavel Zacha. He's not a
That's
factor.
a pretty bad pick for the Devils.
Yeah. Ivan Provorov.
Stud.
And Zach Werenski.
Stud.
Yeah. And so I didn't go anywhere beyond 8 on my notes. But so Mitch Marner, 5 more years at 10.893.
Ooh.
Noah Hanifin, and then comes out of that.
We said we weren't talking about contracts anymore.
Comes out of that. Oh no, but this is part of the conversation.
I'm joking.
Comes out of that as a UFA, and then Noah Hanifin from. He's not in Carolina anymore. He was drafted by Carolina in Calgary now. Yeah. 4 more years at 4.95. Comes out as a UFA. Pavel Zacha. Ivan Provorov. Philly.
Yep.
5 more years at 6.75. But comes out of that as an RFA. So
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but that's what Cap Friendly said.
Huh.
So did he sign younger? Did he?
Maybe he was a year behind Mark. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's odd.
I'm taking Provorov all day.
Yeah. And then Zach Werenski, CBJ, 2 more years at 5, then comes out as an RFA.
But that's 1 year of RFA before hitting a UFA status.
Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
No, he's that one where it's like you get to be you can just sign a qualifying offer
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you are able to go to a UFA after a 1-year qualifying offer.
Okay. And so, and then what will happen with Zarensky is like, that's kind of one of those deals where, yeah, you got the bridge at a nice, tidy number, but then in 2 more years, you're going to have to pay the guy, where we know what Marner costs for the next 5 years, right? That was one of the arguments against.
Yeah, but
the
he got
bridge deal.
fucking paid right away though.
Yeah. So like hard on your sleeve, hard off your sleeve. Would you flip Marner for any one of those guys right now?
Provorov.
For Provorov? Yeah. I mean, I think I would. Whew, I'd go Hannafin, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I just like him. I just think he's a little bit tougher than Provorov. You get 4 more years. It's only a year less than Marner. Yeah, I think that's where I'd go. So, do you think? See, because that would free up. With both guys are both around 6 point. And he's coming in as the lower number. Like Provorov is 6.75. Hannafin is 4.95. So that leaves another almost $2 million on the table for the team too.
Good point.
Yeah, and so that I think that's where I'd go.
I like Provorov the player a lot better than Hannafin the player though.
So are we both flipping Marner because of the number?
Yeah,
just because of the salary.
It's too high.
What if every one of those guys mentioned made $7 million? Would you still consider going for a D-man, or would you want Marner at that point?
I would still go for Provorov. I would go for Provorov over Werenski.
Do you think if Dale Hunter wasn't head of scouting, that let's just say he wasn't in the organization, it was Lou's call, do you think that they would have drafted Marner or gone for one of the D-men?
Well, that was the one that Babcock wanted Hannafin really bad.
Oh,
but, yeah. It was Mark Hunter, not Dale Hunter.
Yeah,
Mark Hunter pushed for Marner. And you know what? If the contract wasn't involved, I'm probably taking Marner. Yeah. It's the contract. And it is what it is. Like, that's how we judge people now. But
right. Yeah. That is how you're judged.
Yeah, fair.
So, yeah, I mean, you know what? If you'd have asked me at the end of last season, if they were all equal salaries or all just, if you'd have said, these guys, here's all your RFAs, which guy do you want to try and negotiate the next contract with? I probably would have still said Marner because he had such a spectacular year.
Fair.
Right? But this year, I'm not thinking the same. And I mean, his projected numbers were similar, but he didn't seem to have as much of an impact on the games this year, which is really strange.
He just had I think playing with Matthews, he gets overshadowed by Matthews because Matthews is so like a spectacular goal scorer, where I think Marner was having a great year, but just not a top, like getting paid that. Like the expectation is you're getting like you should be producing like a Panarin type.
Yeah.
Just didn't have it for me.
And you know, I was watching 2 nights ago, they replayed the 2017 Centennial Classic, the outdoor game, and where Matthew scored the overtime winner. Yeah. It was all those guys' rookie years. And Marner had such a more youthful enthusiasm than he does now too. Like just the way he tracked pucks, the way he went hard into the corners, and he even had that up to last year. So I don't even want to, put it down to he's not with JT this year. He's with a different player, because back then his line was Bozak and JVR, and he produced so well for a rookie, but he was just so much more noticeable on the ice every shift. His hustle was huge. Hey, Austin. It's the dog. Hey, I got a dog. He won't come when I call him though. never mind. There he is. Austin, can you hear me?
I woke him up though. He was sleeping.
Oh, did you? All right. So the bottom line, I guess, then is if you could have a one-time mulligan right today, contracts and everything, you would go Provorov.
Was there anyone like deep down in the draft though that was like a sleeper potential?
No. I did look down there, and these are the best players that we would want to do that with.
Well, yeah, like for all intents and purposes, I'd take Provorov.
Yeah. Okay. And this was that interesting draft too, where I looked a little bit further down, and this is where the Bruins went and lined up those 3 picks in a row, 13, 14, 15.
That's what they could have, like Barzell and
and the only they 2 of them are busts. The only one that hit was DeBrusque.
Pretty good. Good
the
player.
The other two have like a combined 4 games in the NHL. Yeah. So was that Jimmy Benning, or was that still Corelli? No, that was Jimmy Benning.
No, it was Sweeney.
Was it okay? Jimmy Benning was already in Van.
Okay. Yeah, that was when Sweeney was the GM. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Hey, let's wrap this. Let's sign off on this thing.
All right, sounds good.
And we'll next one will be the 2014 Nylander draft.
Very good.
And then what's after that? The Gauthier draft.
The goat.
That'll be a fun one. All right. Go Leafs, go.